your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome to Rip Stadium, where the Dothan Wolves will be taking on Smith Station. I'm Mick Kirk along with George Willard, and on the sideline we have Gavin Thomas, and in the booth tonight with stats, it's going to be our friend Cliff Nyman. We're glad to have everybody here. This is our final game of the season, home game for the Dothan Wolves. It's been kind of a long, tough season for them. They've only been able to ink out one win this year. George, your thoughts?
Yeah, it seems like this season has gone a lot longer than it has, but, you know, this is a big game here for Dothan because I believe record-wise Smith Station is fourth in the region with only 2 wins.
Only one win.
Oh, they only have 1 win?
Yeah.
And so Dothan has 1 win over Jeff Davis, so I believe that if they win this, they move into the 4th place position, which would get them into the playoffs. So this is a crucial game for Dothan.
Yes, Dothan definitely need to come out. They've had the problem I've noticed this year. They've had problems scoring. In the games, they scored 13 against Enterprise, 13 against Auburn, and they scored 27 is the most points they've scored in a game. But they did put up 35 points against it was Lanier. Was it Lanier or in Montgomery? Okay, so Dothan will be starting on their own 29-yard line.
And one thing we should note right now, Mitt, is that I don't believe Jalen White is going to be playing tonight, as is Cameron Dossie is out for the game too. It looks like he had a boot on in pregame, and neither of those guys have their pads on. So those are big losses for the Wolves.
You're exactly right. So starting the quarterback is number 15, Sharp. In the backfield with him is number 10, Gordon. They and Sharp keeps the ball, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
And, you know, Sharp's going to be the leader on the field tonight. This is senior night. This is his last home game here at Rip Stadium, and he's the leader of this offense right now. So he needs to come out, and he needs to have a big game. He needs to put the Wolves on his shoulders and lead them to victory.
So it brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. They need to get something established early. And the pass is complete to Jaden Farmer. And it's up near, it's going to be maybe a yard short of a first down. The ball at the 38-yard line, 39-yard line.
And that was a good play right there. There's just a quick slant over the middle to find Fulmer. Fulmer has reliable hands, and Sharp knows that, trusts him, and goes to him for a big first down.
They hand the ball off. And a good run. And that was number 3 for Dothan, Blackman. We saw him show some sparks their last game.
Yeah, and, you know, that was a big run right there, Mid. They got a nice sweep to the outside, got some separation, was able to get, that was about a 20-yard gain right there. So now Dothan is in the Smith Station territory on a big first drive.
1st and 10 from the 46-yard line of Smith Station.
It's going to be a penalty.
And, false start.
The flag on the play.
Hey, what's Smith Station's mascot? What's Smith Station's mascot?
They're the Panthers. Smith Station Panthers. So that will move the ball back to the 49-yard line on the Dothan side of the field.
You know, those are things right there that can stall out a drive too, Mitt. We've seen that a lot happen, over the year with the Wolves.
They hand the ball off, and a good run that time from Macon. After initially bouncing off the first defender, he moves the ball back to the 46-yard line, back to about the original line of scrimmage, so it brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. Sharp hands the ball, keeps the ball. He fakes the handoff, and he takes it across the 40 to about the 39. Still short of the first down, but it makes it more manageable.
Yeah, that was a good read right there by Sharp. You know, he saw the defensive end crash on the running back. He kept it, fooled the defense, and was able to pick up big yardage there to make it 3rd and manageable here for the Wolves.
It's 3rd and 4 for the Wolves. And this is definitely 4-down territory. He hands it off. Goes to Macon. Macon jumps over him, and he takes it down to the 10. What a run by Zay Macon.
I tell you, those hurdles, they've become the fad now in football. And that was a big play right there by Macon. Very athletic, jump over the defender, pick up about another 10 yards after it, and now we're in the red zone here for the Wolves.
Gavin, check in with us.
Man, these guys are really excited here after seeing that run, and we're going to hope to punch this one in right here.
And the ball off again to the outside and hit short of the goal line. So it brings up a 2nd and goal. That was a Blackman on the carry. Making in the backfield was Sharp. He hands it off to Macon, and he drives forward, but not much there. So it brings up a 3rd and goal.
Dothan sending in their jumbo package now. I think we're going to see number 23 here take the snap.
Yeah, we see that Ramey in there. And they give it to him, and he drives forward, he spins, and I think he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Gavin, where is the ball placed?
The 1-yard line, Mitt.
About the 1, okay.
Yeah, just go back to him.
He takes it. And that time, Macon takes it in from 1 yard out for the touchdown. So Dothan scores with 7:44 in the first on a 1-yard run by Macon.
Yeah, that was a nice first drive there by Dothan. Very calculated, took some time off the clock, and just put a good drive together, and now they're up 6-0, hopefully 7.
And it's good. So Dothan goes up 7-0 over Smith Station with 7:44 left in the first. And Gavin, that was a good drive there.
Great drive, and let me tell you, the big thing there was Dothan came out aggressive on the offensive end, and just pounded it into the end zone. Honestly, there was some great running plays there that we can build on for the rest of the night.
Okay, so Dothan takes an early lead, 7-0. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. So Dothan scores first on their opening drive of the game. I think that's the first time we've seen them do that this year, at home at least. So Smith Station returns the ball to about the 20. They're going to give them the 24.
Number 15, Keon Jackson. The first and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Man, I'd like the defense feed off of that offensive energy for the first drive.
First and 10, and they fumble the ball. And let's hope Dothan recovers it, but they don't. That's not the way you want to start off.
Follow play, third down to run. Jameer Moore.
So loss of about 3. So it brings up a 2nd and 13 for Smith Station, the Panthers. Boy, a hit. What a hit that time. That was number 13 with the sack for the Wolves. Number 13 is Jordan Harris.
That was a great play there by the Dothan defensive line. I mean, they just exploded off the ball right there, came around the edge and hit the quarterback.
So a big loss on the play that moves it back to the 10-yard line. So that should make it about 3rd and 25. Well, they're going to say 3rd and, looks longer than 19. Screen pass, it's complete, but nowhere to go.
That was a great play there by the Dothan defense. That guy staying at home recognized the running back right there in the flat, contained him. And that was a good 3 and out right there for the defense.
And George, this is looking like a totally different Dothan team than what we've seen here at home so far this year.
It does. I mean, they're very motivated. I think they understand. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty right there. They understand, the ramifications that this game has. They can go to the playoffs with the win right here, and they're playing like they want to go.
Well, unfortunately, Dothan started off, they had 2 games forfeited early in the season. They had some COVID issues, and so they got a late start.
They did.
And it's just been an uphill battle for them ever since.
4th and 24.
So it's a 4th, and that penalty was against Dothan. So a 4th and about 20. And another whistle.
Flag on field.
We'll see what this call is. Well, it's against Smith Station. So that will move the ball back to the 10-yard line. So to make it 4th and 24. They've been going in the wrong direction, but that's good for Dothan.
It's offsides on Dothan now.
Are we going to get this?
I'm telling you.
This is the 3rd penalty on the punt.
Yeah, this time it goes against Dothan getting offsides.
2 against Dothan and 1 against Smith Station, and we'll see if they commit one here and make it 4. This has been a very unusual season for sports, period, on all levels.
God almighty. Got another one.
Another one. Well, we said 4. So let's go for a 6-pack. So just sit back and don't try to block the punt and just go get the ball in great field position.
I mean, Smith Station might as well keep doing this. They've almost got a first down from Dothan's mistake. So,
well, there were 4 penalties on that. He gets off a punt, and Dothan fumbles the ball and lose it. So Smith Station, all those delays and penalties and stuff, really, I guess it helped. It changed momentum some.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough for Dothan right there. Got a good 3 and out. You know, about to get great field position on offense, and you fumble it like that, and now Smith Station's sitting at midfield.
Smith Station starting at the 50. And the quarterback keeps it, and he takes it down inside the 35. And he picks up about 21 on that run. Quarterback is Corey Minton. So instead of Dothan having the ball in great field position, Smith Station gets it, and a power forward. That time was Gore.
Number 1, Gore with the ball carrier.
And he picks up good yardage, picks up about 8, so it brings up a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down and 2 yards to go for 1st down for the Panthers.
So that mistake can turn out to be costly for Dothan. So they've got to step it up here and try to do something defensively. And that should be enough for a 1st down by Minton. So this will be a 1st and 10 from about the 24-yard line. High snap, but Minton keeps it, and he's hit, but he dives forward, but nothing there. That was Jordan Harris on the stop. No gain on the play. It brings up a 2nd and 10. Another whistle. It's offside this time on Smith Station. And that is the 5th penalty tonight. So it's a 2nd and 15. Minton passes. It's incomplete. He was trying to hit number 23, Peabody.
Guys, I just got to say, this is a very weird game. I feel like this game is crawling at this moment.
Yeah, it started off moving fast, and then it just went into slow motion with all the penalties. So it's a 3rd and 15 for Smith Station. Minton keeps it. And boy, he picks up a 1st down, and well, it's close to a 1st down. Depends on the spot, and I think, yeah, he does have a 1st down. He moves the ball inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. So Smith Station in the red zone trying to convert off the Dothan turnover. hand the ball off and go to the opposite side. And that was number 1, Gore, on the carry. Smith Station can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. That was a gain of about 9.
You said it. You said it. It was a first down.
It was. Okay, first down, first and goal. And looked like a walk into the end zone, and it is. Touchdown by Gore from about 2 yards out. So Dothan mistake cost them a touchdown.
Yep. We've seen that time and time again this year. Turnovers, are the Achilles heel of Dothan. Defense does a great job, gets a 3 and out, then they muff a punt, and Smith Station gets good field position and marches down and ties this ball game up. Well, now they tie the ball game up.
So Smith Station scores with 1:17 left in the first after they converted after the kickoff that Dothan fumbled the punt, and Smith Station got the ball out near the 50-yard line, and they took it in and scored. So Dothan has got to get it back together. They look very good on that first drive, but that mistake really kind of changed the momentum of this game.
You're right. So now it's on the Dothan offense right here. They need to come out, sustain the drive, take another 4 or 5 minutes off the clock like they did at the beginning of the game, give their defense some rest, and really hit Smith Station here in the mouth.
They need to make sure they handle the ball. Dothan came out like they was just going to blow this game wide open. Ball is taken at the 15. And out to the 35 is number 3, Raymond Blackman.
Number 3, Raymond Blackman was the ball carrier. He's not playing number 10, Jordan Jones.
A good return that time by Blackman.
The 37-yard line.
We'll see if they can get that momentum back. Sharp is the quarterback. In the backfield with him is Macon, who had a touchdown. Sharp, quick out to Jaden Farmer. And it's good for about 5. It's going to be good for 4, so it brings up a 2nd and 6.
Good run right there. Macon looks good tonight.
So it's a first down for the Wolves. They've moved the ball out to the 49-yard line. Sharp. He keeps it. And he's just picking his way through the defense. And he takes it all the way down to inside the 35 of the Panthers.
Yeah, that's a nice play right there. Sharp's doing a really good job on those zone reads and keeping it when he needs to. He sees that defensive end crashing, and he's hitting the outside, and he had a big lane right there, very patient, and picked up a big gain.
So it's a 1st and 10 for the Wolves. The ball at the 34-yard line. So we've come to the end of 1. And the score is Dothan 7, Smith Station 7. We'll be back with the second quarter of action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
At Enterprise State, we believe college is for everyone who wants a path to something better. And we're Alabama's fastest growing community college because we're redefining what college can be. More affordable, more accessible, more of the programs you need to find a high-paying job or fast forward the career you've already started. Whether you come for advanced technical training or a solid academic foundation, you'll leave with the tools it takes to make your future happen faster. Learn more and get moving today.
Your #1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
We at Scenic Cable would like to thank our YouTube audience for over 10,000 views on our video library, and we want you to help us make it even better and promote more content being added. How? By subscribing to our YouTube channel. On the Scenic Cable and Productions YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. Your subscription will allow us to grow the channel with even more content, like the local videos you love, and even expand beyond them with new and original videos and shows for YouTube. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to Rip Hughes Stadium, where the Dothan Wolves are hosting the Panthers of Smith Station. I'm Nick Kirk along with George Willard and Gavin Thomas and Cliff Nyman tonight. And Dothan's got this drive going. They made a turnover in the first quarter, which resulted in a touchdown. Sharp keeps it. And he was trying to hit Former, and he threw it a little behind him, so it's incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice looking play. I think maybe it would have been more beneficial for Sharp to keep that ball and, just tuck his head and run. Fulmer had somebody on his hip right there. It wasn't really open.
So it brings up a 2nd and 10 for Dothan. And they get it over to Blackman, and he cuts through. He's got some running room, and he puts a fake on him and takes it into the end zone.
That was a great move right there by Blackman. Nice play call with the screen. Smith Station dropped back, 8 in coverage, left too much space right there. And Blackman, when he gets the ball in the open field, is able to just stretch the field like he did right there and touchdown Dothan.
And Blackman put a move on right there at the goal line.
Oh, he sure did.
Yeah, guys, I love the game plan with Sharp there. What they're doing is they're making really sharp, crisp, quick passes, and then also using his legs. And then number 3, what a run. And he is here, and he's done a great job tonight. He made up for the bump on the punt, for sure.
All right, so Dothan comes right out and scores. And that was a good drive they put together there. They started on their own 37, and they were able to finish off on a 33-yard TD pass from Sharp to Blackman. And we'd like to see more of that, George and Gavin.
Yeah, you're right, man. I mean, they haven't really had too many explosive plays tonight. Two of their more explosive players aren't even playing tonight, and they've already looked, way different on offense. And it's just a crucial game for Dothan, so I'm glad to see it.
And if you think about it, if they had not committed that turnover, they probably would have 21 points.
You're right.
Because they've scored on 2 possessions, and they fumbled on their 2nd possession on the punt return.
Yeah, because, you think about it, they were receiving that on the 50-yard line, and he was probably going to get at least 10 yards. So, they would have been right there in Smith Station territory.
Smith Station takes it at the 5. And it's returned to about the 12. And that was Gore on the return. So they have Smith Station backed up deep in their own territory. They're going to mark it at the 13-yard line.
14.
14-yard line. Okay. And I tell you what, Minton, the quarterback, has been pretty impressive. His running ability.
You're right, because that defensive line for Dothan was getting off, but he was able to have, show some wheels right there. Smith Station picks up about 4, I guess about 3.
And that was number 42, Kyle Watson, with the carry. So it brings up, that was a game of the 4th, so it brings up a 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down and 6.
They seem to be having a little success running the ball on Dothan. Wow, woo, there goes a helmet, but there's a flag in the middle of the field. That was Gore
Number 15
on the carry.
Keon Jackson. Flag on play.
So it's against, it looked like it's going to be against Smith Station. It's been holding. They back him up 10 yards.
College holding against the Penalties.
So it's going to make it a 2nd and about 13.
Brings up 2nd down and 13.
.52 left in the 2nd quarter. Dothan's up 14-7. Minton goes deep and it's complete.
Wow, what a play.
Out to the 30, out past the 35.
Climb the ladder on him.
They're going to mark it down at the 42-yard line. I think that was the first completion tonight for Smith Station. Second completion.
First down and 10.
First and 10, the ball's at the 42-yard line. And Gore keeps it, and he's hit at the 45.
Number 1, Brewer. Okay, he's stopped by number 9, Kobe Reese.
Kobe Reese in on the stop.
Number 15,
Gain of
Keon Jackson.
about 4.
Brings up 2nd down and 7.
I'm going to give it 3, 2nd and 7. Minton is the quarterback, and he keeps it. And he gets between defenders, and he's got some running room. He's pretty fast. We talked about how good of a runner Minton is, and he takes it down to the Dothan 20. Gavin, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm just trying to keep up. This quarterback's pretty quick, like y'all talked about. So I'm running the sideline pretty good with this mask on. It's hard to breathe.
You're just a little out of shape.
That's all it is.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. And a good stop that time at the line of scrimmage. That was Jones trying to get somewhere, but there was nowhere for Jones to go. Matter of fact, he lost a couple of yards. So it brings up a 2nd and 12. Somebody be able to keep down Minton because he's pretty quick. And what a pass from Minton, complete. Dothan had a man on him. He was in his grasp, and he throws a touchdown.
I mean, that was just good composure right there. And, you know, saw the breakdown in coverage in the end zone. His man had a few steps on the Dothan defender, and, man, he just laid a good ball out. Touchdown, Smith Station.
So Smith Station puts together a long drive. That drive started on their own 14-yard line. And we're tied again, 14 apiece. So with 8:31 left in the first half, it's Dothan 14 and Smith Station 14. And I want to remind you right now about something new we have at Scenic. It's our YouTube channel. Let's go to YouTube and search Scenic Cable and Productions, SCENIC, CABLE, and A&D Productions, PROUCTIONS. And you will find all kinds of sports on there. We'll go back as far as 20 years with high school football and basketball games from around the Wiregrass area, including Dothan, Northview, Houston Academy, Providence, Ashford. We got Headland, Dale County, Rehoboth, Carroll, Enterprise. So you can just tune in and see some of you guys that used to play. You probably see yourself, like George Willard. George saw himself on one of the basketball games.
All city.
When he was playing with Northside Methodist. So check out our YouTube channel. Vols taking on the 15. And out across the 35. That was Blackman on the return. So right now, look like these two schools are exchanging scores. So we may have a high-scoring game. And we have a flag right about the 30-yard line.
The flag on the field.
It's a holding call against Smith Station.
The call is against the Panthers.
So that will move the ball out for the Wolves. They'll be starting at their own. Let's see. They're still sorting things out. Okay, they got to add the penalty because they started at the 37, but then the penalty moves them out to near midfield. So Dothan will be starting at their own 47-yard line.
The first and 10 from the Wolves 47-yard line.
First and 10 for the Wolves. .8:21 left in the first half. We tied at 14 apiece. Dothan scored on their first possession. And on their second possession, they fumbled the punt when they were receiving the punt about midfield, and the Panthers were able to capitalize it and put up 7 points. Then Dothan came back and scored 7 more to make it 14-7. Then the Panthers came right back and scored on their last possession on a pass by the quarterback Minton. He was very impressive on that drive.
The Smith Station coach is not happy about that. He's very animated over on the sidelines right now.
A little bit of miscommunication here. I believe that he's already talked to Smitty Grader and told him that it was already on the other team. Now the other coach is very upset about it.
Okay, so it's first and 10. Pass over to Former, and boy, he runs over number 3. But number 3 takes him down at the line of scrimmage. That's Cam Johnson.
It's a good open field tackle right there by Johnson.
Yeah, because if he hadn't made that tackle, Jaden would have been gone. So a gain of 1. It brings up a second and 9. And they give the ball to Macon, and Macon turn on afterburners, and he goes across the 35 down to about the 33. We'll see where they mark it.
He looks good. He's very fast.
Yeah, Macon is looking good tonight.
Is he a sophomore or junior?
You know, on this roster, I don't see. I don't know. That time, nowhere to go for Blackman. He lost a couple of yards.
They should throw it deep one time.
So it brings up a 2nd and 12.
Second down and 12.
Nothing there. That was Macon again, and no gain. So it brings up a 3rd and 12.
Number 1, as there's Macon's ball carry, stopped by number 10, Jaden Jones, and number 44, Mike Millich.
6.5 minutes left in the first half. We're tied at 14 apiece. Sharp in the shotgun. And he's being pursued. And he looks deep. Farmer! Whoa! What a pass by Sharp and a catch by Former. Wow. Looked like Sharp was going to be tackled for a loss, and he was able to escape and hit a bullet to Jaden Former.
That was a good play right there. Stretch the field, and now they got a 1st and goal. Good composure there by Sharp as he's flushed from the pocket. Is under duress right there. Sets his feet, makes a good throw, and big play for Dothan.
And look, coming into the game, number 23, Ramey. And we know if you need short yardage, you get him to block. I think Dothan stopped just shy of the goal line.
Give it to the big fella.
Yeah.
He'll get you a yard.
Number 1, Isaiah. Macon was volunteered.
Macon was stopped short. And they give it to Ramey, and what does he do? He rams it right in there for the touchdown. What did you say, George? Give it to the big man.
That's right. Give it to the big man. Let him do what he does.
We saw him do that all last year.
Yep.
If they needed short yards, he would do it. So Dothan comes right down and scores with 5:31 left in the half. And you know, that whole play was set up. That touchdown was set up with that great pass from Sharp to Former at the 1 yard line.
Hey guys, that was just a great play by both Sharp and Former there. I really thought they would maybe have a matchup problem with the Former over there on the other side, and it was just a miraculous catch. Honestly, I don't think that was supposed to go to him. I think it was supposed to go to the other receiver that was right there in the same place. But man, it works out. Sometimes you get lucky and it works out for you, and that's what happened with the Wolves there.
Hey, luck counts just like anything else. So it was a great play because Sharp was being pursued. He had some Panthers breathing down his neck, and he was able to evade them and throw a strike to Jaden Former at the 1 yard line, and that really kept that drive alive. So we'll see what happens here. I'll tell you that the quarterback for Smith Station is starting to look really good, Corey Minton. We've got to find a way to stop him. Ball's taken at the 7 by number 7. And Ward. And he's finally brought down at the 45. Marquise Collins on the return. Wow, it looked at one time like he may break that one.
That was a really good return.
Yeah, he was down to the last couple of Dothan defenders.
At the 46-yard line for the Panthers.
That time Minton had nowhere to go, and there were a bunch of Wolves in there, the whole pack of Wolves. And on that tackle, we see number 92 for the Wolves, Condry. We've called his name quite a few times this year. That was a loss of 3, so it brings up a 2nd and 13. Go ahead, Gavin.
Yeah, Mitt, that was a great play on defense there. I think what we got to look at here is because of his running threat, we've got to contain him in the pocket, and so we have to make sure that we have an eye on that quarterback at all times.
And there he goes again, Minton, and he moves forward across midfield.
Pick up about 6 right there, maybe 7.
They're going to give him 6, so it brings up a 3rd and 4. Ball at the 48-yard line of the Wolves. Minton is being pursued, and he's going to be sacked. He's sacked. Big time play that time by number 2 for Dothan, Zaylen Henry.
That's a big play right there. Very big play. With the half count down, Smith Station's got a punt. Dothan can strive together a drive right here. Go up by 2 scores before the half. Be really, really big for the Wolves.
Back for Dothan is number 3, Blackman. Just stay still, Dothan. Don't fall for this. I think Dothan calls a timeout.
I think Smith Station did.
Smith Station did, yeah. And I want to remind you once again about our YouTube channel. Scenic Cable and Productions, our new YouTube channel, and we want to thank all of you for tuning in. We've had over 24,000 views on our YouTube channel. And so, but what we need you to do is subscribe. We need more subscribers. The more subscribers we get, the more we can bring you. But go to Scenic, SCENIC, Cable, CABLE, PRODUCTION, Scenic Cable and Productions. Our YouTube channel, and just do a search and subscribe to us, and any new games or anything new we have on, you will get a notification. And we've been getting really good reviews from some of you out there. Some of the former players have checked in with us, and it's just been something wonderful for the Wiregrass area. So we want to keep it going and keep it growing. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Another whistle.
Flag on the field.
Kind of feels like the Andy Griffin show, all the whistling going on tonight. George, can you whistle that for us? No, you need to go back to whistling school. I don't think you quite got it there. How about you, Gavin?
Not like that, I don't.
Gavin, do you even know who Andy Griffin is?
I do know who Andy Griffith is, and I will do the whistle, but I got to take this mask off first.
Pretty good, Gavin. Cliff gave you a thumbs down on that one. And another, well, okay, I guess it was a timeout. Dothan called a timeout.
I didn't go to Auburn University for nothing, Nick.
Yeah, I know. And also, we like to take time to thank our sponsors this year. Miss Carolyn Smith and her staff at Lewis Smith Supply and Dothan and Enterprise. They've been big supporters and sponsor these games on our broadcast. We'd like to thank them. And also, Enterprise State Community College came on this year as a sponsor. So we want to thank our sponsors and, let them know that you appreciate it by doing business with them. We appreciate them being sponsors and making this game available to all our viewers and our viewers across the world. I actually had a comment from someone in Nashville, Tennessee, and they used to live in Enterprise, and they said it's great to be able to watch these games, how much they enjoy going back watching these games because they're no longer here. So it's a good thing. We really thank our sponsors. Fourth and 9, and I don't know. They may try to do a fake. No, they're not. They punt it. Foul catch is at the 25. It was caught by Blackman. So Dothan will be starting on their own 25-yard line. They have 2 minutes and 54 seconds to try to do something with it. And they did a good job of moving the ball that last possession.
They did, and they've had some explosive plays tonight. With only less than 3 minutes to go, they look to have them on this drive too.
Sharp, pass complete. And a good gain, probably a gain of about 8. And we have a Dothan player down. So with timeout on the field with 2:37 left in the second, the score is Dothan 21, Smith Station 14. Macon was injured on that play, but he walked off the field on his own power. So hopefully he's okay.
There's a flag on the field.
And another flag.
There's a house right now that needs to be done.
And that was against Dothan. So it'll be 2nd and 6. And Sharp keeps it, and he's hit at the 30-yard line. He may have picked up a yard.
Ball game number 15, Bowers Yard, up by number 5, T.J. Morgan, and number 49, Jay Spot.
Brings up a 3rd down. Sharp keeps it and nothing there.
I would have loved to see Dothan stretch the field right there on that drive.
Yeah, that one kind of imploded on him there.
Yeah, I mean, 2 zone reads right there. Short yardage situation, but on 2nd down, I mean, go deep.
That penalty really got them behind the chains.
It sure did.
A good high punt, foul catch at the 42. That's the first time Dothan's punted tonight. So Smith Station gets the ball with 1 minute and 8 left in the half, and We know what Minton can do.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big stand right here for the Dothan defense. Try to go into halftime with the lead.
They did really good on their last defensive series. Let's see if they can step it up this time. Minton. Oh, boy. That would have been a pick six. So incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Minton drops back. And it's complete. Whoa, and the ball comes out. And they're going to call, when he picked him up, they're going to call unnecessary roughness on Dothan. Whenever you pick somebody up like that off their feet, that you're asking for trouble.
Number 22, Deontay Rennie. Flying on the field.
That was a suplex right there.
Yep. So that will be 15 yards, and that will move the ball closer. It'll move it into Dothan territory. And that's what they didn't need to do. So now the ball's at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. 51 seconds left in the half. Minton. Boy, I tell you what, we have a face mask too.
Yeah, he's tough, man.
Wow. These penalties are killing Dothan on this drive. They have put Smith Station in scoring position.
Guys, what happened there was Dothan dialed up a blitz there, and they picked it up. They were able to run right through it, and that's exactly what happens when you can run through it. If you can get some good yardage.
So it'll be half the distance to the goal line, and now Smith Station's in a position to put some points on the board before the end of the half. If you look at Dothan's last possessions, the penalties really hurt them, and then they've committed penalties on this possession for Smith Station, and it's putting them in a good position to put some points on the board before the end of the half. 35 seconds left. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. So it's 1st and goal from about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. And 2 major penalties by Dothan has assisted Smith Station in getting into the red zone. An unsportsmanlike and then a face mask. So we'll see if the defense can make a stand here. And like we talked about earlier, Dothan's playing without 2 of their top players tonight, Cameron Dawson and Jalen White. And White has had offers from Florida State. Who else, George?
South Carolina. I want to say Ole Miss
and Florida.
Texas, yeah,
in
Florida. Yeah, Florida's another big one.
Yeah. So that's he's a key player that's missing, but still, they have been in a position to break this game out. And I don't know what the delay is. Minton and Gore in the backfield. Minton's going to try to run. And that time they sack him. Big play that time by number 2 for Dothan. And that is Henry. That was huge. And with 29 seconds left, would have a score of 21-14 Dothan. So second, the ball on the 12. Incomplete. Good coverage that time. For number 11 for Dothan, Jalen Faison. So it brings up a 3rd and 12. That side could be the key to this possession. Minton goes incomplete. He was trying to hit Horn on the slant, so it brings up a 4th down. This would be a 30-yard attempt. Up. And it's good. So Smith Station squeezes out 3 more points on a 30-yard field goal with 13 seconds left in the half.
13 seconds left in the second quarter of play.
So Smith Station was able to capitalize on the Dothan penalties. They weren't able to score a touchdown, but they came away with 3 points. It's a 21-17 game with 13 seconds left here in the first half. And Dothan is really hurting themselves tonight. Wow, everybody was standing around looking.
Everybody ran away from the ball except for Smith Station.
Yeah, so I imagine Dothan will just take a knee here and try to go into halftime with the lead.
They should do the old Pittsburgh Steelers trick play, fake a knee and throw it deep. Catch Smith Station off guard right here.
Yeah, hey, Sharps has the arm.
He does. And Fulmer's got the speed.
Definitely. Dolphins on their own 28. And they hand the ball off and it goes across midfield. And they should have about 2 seconds left. And Dothan wants a timeout. It's time to go for one long one here.
We got 2 timeouts there. Why not use one?
Oh, yeah, definitely. 21-17, 2 seconds left, and Dothan with the timeout. And it's time for me to remind you again about our YouTube channel, Scenic Cable and Productions YouTube channel. And tune in, go to YouTube, and just type that in. And we need you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and help us get our subscriptions up. And it costs you nothing. It's totally free. But right now we have probably about 160, 170 games on there. High school basketball, football, from over the past 20 years. And some of the guys that are really doing good. Malik Reed, who played with Dothan High, he made a game-winning play the other night. He plays with Denver and made a game-winning play against the Patriots. He cite Cam Newton, and and it made a difference. Incomplete, so we've come to halftime. But what I was saying about Reed, he was out here playing out here, what, 4 or 5 years ago, Cliff? Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago, he was right out here on this football field. So, hey, you never know what's going to come from these players out there on the field. So, we've come to halftime, and the score is Dothan 21, Smith Station 17. We'll be back with halftime activities after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
At Enterprise State, we believe college is for everyone who wants a path to something better. And we're Alabama's fastest growing community college because we're redefining what college can be. More affordable, more accessible, more of the programs you need to find a high-paying job or fast forward the career you've already started. Whether you come for advanced technical training or a solid academic foundation, you'll leave with the tools it takes to make your future happen faster. Learn more and get moving today.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
We at Scenic Cable would like to thank our YouTube audience for over 10,000 views on our video library, and we want you to help us make it even better and promote more content being added. How? By subscribing to our YouTube channel. On the Scenic Cable and Productions YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. Your subscription will allow us to grow the channel with even more content, like the local videos you love, and even expand beyond them with new and original videos and shows for YouTube. Please subscribe.
It is senior night for our football team. I'd like to introduce all of our football team seniors tonight. Number 1, Zay Macon, escorted by his mother, Ingrid Clanton, and his grandmother, Lisa McNeil. Number 2, Isaiah Robinson, is escorted by his parents, Dion Robinson, and Tanya and Jesse Rogers. Number 4, Cameron Dawsey, is escorted by his parents, Kiana and Yuri Stewart. Cam is also the son of the late Daniel Dawsey. Number 5, CJ Shackelford, is escorted by his mother, Christy Harrison. Number 6, Jalen White, is escorted by his parents, Linda Merritt and Jeffrey White. Number 2, Isaiah Robinson, is escorted by his parents, Dion Robinson, and Tanya and Jesse Rogers. Number 8, Nicholas Bowden, escorted by his parents, Whitney Adams and Jesse McDonald. Okay, will you list? Number 8, Jatavius Vickers, escorted by his parents, Crystal Pullen and Rashawn Vickers. Number 9, Jaden Farmer, escorted by his parents, Adrian and Nicole Farmer. Colby Reese is escorted by his parents, Erwin and Tammy Reese. Number 10, Gerald Gordon, escorted by his parents, Lola Smith and Otis Gordon. Number 11, Javarius Jones, and number 11, Jalen Faison, escorted by their mother, Teresa Jones. Number 13, Jamal Jordan Harris, escorted by his parents, Jamal Harris and Holly Griggs. Number 14, J.P. Reed, escorted by his parents, William and Mary Sue Reed. Number 15, Keon Jackson, is escorted by his mother, Chastity Newman, and his grandmother, Ivory Nelson. Number 15, Bauer Sharp, escorted by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jason Sharp. Noah Brown, escorted by his parents, Quinona Guilford and Stacy Brown. Deontay Ramey, escorted by his mother, April Brown, and brother, Cameron Jackson. Number 26, Caleb Lovelace, is escorted by his parents, Tia Doyle and Daniel Moore. Ian Jones, escorted by his father, Joe Jones. Number 33, Jakeem Frazier, escorted by his mother, Kim Lovelace. Number 34, Jason Hall, and number 77, James Hall, are escorted by their mother, Tara Ford. Number 40, Zachary Newsom, escorted by his mother, Jonette Newsom. Number 45, Frankie Lee Oliver Jr., escorted by his father, Frankie Oliver. Number 64, Christopher Darishaw, escorted by his parents, Danielle Winfield and Robert Darishaw. Number 81, Xavier Kirkland, escorted by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Xavier Kirkland and Sandra Kirkland. Number 92, Shivali Condrey, escorted by his mother, Katrina Condrey, and sister, Isabella Johnson. Number 96, Gavin Cruz, escorted by his mother, Keisha Cruz, and Gavin is also the son of the late Bobby Cruz, Jr. We'd also like to recognize number 94, senior Tacoma Ingram, who's not with us tonight due to COVID quarantine. Number 7, Ladarian Jones, is escorted by his mother, LaDewana Jones. At this time, we would like for everyone to direct their attention to the left side of the field to the 33-yard line. Tonight, Dothan High School Athletics would like to recognize one of our own, Mrs. Tammy Reese. Ms. Reese was diagnosed with cancer in the fall of 2019. Since that time, she and her family have dedicated themselves to kicking cancer. Throughout her treatment, Ms. Reese has continued to support her youngest son, Colby, from near and afar as he continued to play at Dothan High School in basketball and football. Recently, Ms. Reese underwent a stem cell transplant as part of her treatment plan, and we are so thankful that she is here with us tonight. Ms. Reese, you are an inspiration to many who know you as a wonderful example of courage and perseverance. Ms. Reese is joined on the field by her husband, Mr. Urban Reese, and her mother is Jeanette Thomas, her daughter, Miss Tanisha Reese Pierce, and her son, Colby Reese. Mrs. Reese is a longtime parent of children in Dothan City Schools. Ernest Reese, Jr. and Tanisha Reese Pierce are both graduates of Northview High School, and her son, Colby Reese, is a 2021 senior at Dothan High School. Through the years, Mrs. Reese has attended many Dothan City School athletic events supporting her children and their teams. She's affectionately known as Mimi to her grandchildren. Several of her grands attend Dothan City Schools also, so her involvement will not end with the graduation of Colby next June. We pledge our support to you, Ms. Tammy Reese, as you are surviving cancer and look forward to the day that you will be known as a cancer survivor. Tonight, we would like to encourage you and celebrate the life of not only Ms. Reese, but all of those who have been affected by cancer. Please join us with a round of applause for Ms. Reese. Now let's give another big round of applause for all these great seniors. And welcome to Rip Hughes Stadium. For tonight's halftime entertainment, the Wolfpack Marching Band will perform popular hits from the pop artist Michael Jackson. We begin with the musical selections, Bad and Beat It. Our ballad will consist of medley hits from the Jackson 5, including I'll Be There, featuring Devin Hutto on the trumpet, I Want You Back, and ABC. And for our final selection, we will perform the popular tune Thriller. We hope you enjoyed tonight's performance. Please welcome to the field the Dothan High School Wolfpack Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Wolfpack Marching Band. The band is under the direction of directors Robbie Childers and Jamie Howell. Auxiliary instructors are Shelby Morrow and Madison Hartline. Head drum major is Kayla Burr. Assistant drum major is Navane Brown. Section leaders are Sarah Gamble and Alicia Kelly. Megan Duffy and Katrina Gill. Devin Hutto and Andre Neva. Garrett Clark and Eden Grace. Peyton Charles and Crystal Britt and Grace Owens. Superintendent is Dr. Dennis Coe and Principal is Mr. Bill Singleton. Thank you for joining us for tonight's performance. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
At Enterprise State, we believe college is for everyone who wants a path to something better. And we're Alabama's fastest growing community college because we're redefining what college can be. More affordable, more accessible, more of the programs you need to find a high-paying job or fast forward the career you've already started. Whether you come for advanced technical training or a solid academic foundation, you'll leave with the tools it takes to make your future happen faster. Learn more and get moving today.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
We at Scenic Cable would like to thank our YouTube audience for over 10,000 views on our video library, and we want you to help us make it even better and promote more content being added. How? By subscribing to our YouTube channel. On the Scenic Cable and Productions YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. Your subscription will allow us to grow the channel with even more content, like the local videos you love, and even expand beyond them with new and original videos and shows for YouTube. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to Rip Hughes Stadium. We're at halftime where the Dothan Wolves are leading the Panthers of Smith Station by a score of 21-17. And now with some halftime stats is our main man, Cliff Nyman. Cliff, give us some stats there.
3 of 7 with 58 yards and a touchdown to lead the team in passing. He also led the team in rushing with 8 carries for 100 yards. And they had another guy, Gore, who had 4 carries for 22 yards and a touchdown. And Peabody had 2 receptions for 60 yards and a touchdown. And that pretty much is everything for Smith Station. For Dothan, it had Bauer Sharp led Dothan in passing with 5 of 7 for 89 yards and a touchdown. Rushing, you had Zay Macon with 9 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown. You had Raymond Blackman with 2 carries for 15 yards. You also had Deontay Ramey with a rushing touchdown. And Bauer Sharp also had 4 carries for 20 yards. And receiving, you had a handful of guys with 1 or 2 catches. Zay Macon had a catch for 8 yards. Raymond Blackman had a catch for 30 yards. And Jaden Fulmer had 3 catches for 40 yards. And that pretty much wraps it up.
Okay, and its trends you see, or anything that Dothan need to do differently in the second half?
It seems like they're having pretty good success running the ball. They got close to 150 rushing yards, so I would maybe try to grind it out on the ground a little more. If I don't know, seems like it's a good game though. We got a good one brewing.
We really do. It's a 21-17 lead for the Wolves, and let's check in with Gavin. Gavin, your thoughts on the first half?
And then it's been a really good game. Like you said, we got a good game, I think, coming up in the second half here. And I tell you what I'm really encouraged to see are some of these players that are coming out, sophomores that are coming out here and really giving it a go. Number 3, we talked about him. I think it's Blackman, and then 1, Macon. Man, they're doing a great job on the ground. And then Sharp, he's doing a good job of just, keeping the game in front of him. And that's a big thing. You can't put too much on his shoulders, but, he's just got to, maintain and just not turn the ball over. I think that's the biggest thing in this next half is do not turn the ball over and play smart.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Smith Station side?
What's that?
Smith Station.
Smith Station, yeah. So big thing for them is that quarterback, man. He is, when he gets running, he gets north and south pretty quickly. And so, Smith Station's got to continue that. That's really their only weapon on offense is his wheels. And if he gets to going with the rushing attack, then that opens up the pass as well. So you have to worry about play action pass. But the big thing for Dothan High's defense, though, is I think I talked about it. You have to contain him in the pocket, and that's big for, you just have to spy him and make sure that he does not get out of the pocket because of those wheels. And penalties, good gracious, penalties tonight, especially on kicks. I don't understand it. Sometimes we just need to be able just to kick the ball and punt the ball and not have to worry about a penalty.
And, we talked about, you mentioned penalties. If you look, this last score at Smith Station, the field goal, 30-yard field goal, was because of 2 major penalties on that drive by Dothan that put them in the red zone inside the 10-yard line. George, any comments from the first half?
Well, I think we've pretty much touched on everything. Dothan had some explosive plays. They had some good moments on defense, but just the penalties. They had that 1 turnover right there in midfield where they had a quick 3-and-out on Smith Station's first drive. Could have gone up by 2 scores. Instead, Smith Station comes down and ties the game up. So, I think Dothan's just getting in their own way right now where they've been really controlling the game.
So Dothan kicks off, and Smith Station will be They'll have the ball first in the second half. And I think they're going to be starting at about their own 28-yard line. And Dothan showed some very positive things early in the first half. They've got some things they got to work on, and one of them is penalties. They had absolutely too many penalties in the first half, and it really cost them. And the other thing was a turnover, which was converted into points. Minton, and he's hit hard after a gain of a couple of yards.
Number 19 for Minton's ball here. He's stopped by number 23,
Ramey on the stop for Dothan, a gain of about 3. It brings up a 2nd and 7. Dothan's definitely got to do something with Minton. It was a fumble, and Dothan recovers. Boy, they needed a break, and that time they got it. So Smith Station fumbles deep in their own territory at about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, that was a big play right there. Dothan set the edge. Smith Station had that option set up pretty nice, but just wasn't able to field the toss right there. Heads-up play by the defensive end for Dothan, and they got good field position now.
Okay, they're going to set us on the 26-yard line, so Dothan will be starting on the Smith Station 26-yard line. So it's a short field for the Wolves, and they definitely need to take advantage of this possession and turnover. And they do a reverse, and they throw it back to Sharp, and it's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Pass over to Macon, and he hits Sharp for the touchdown.
Great play call there, Mitt. I call this really the Saban effect, I think is what it's called. But right there, big play for a turnover, and then right the next play is a huge play. Sometimes it's a play action. Sometimes it's a just a really good play call there by Dothan with the reverse.
And the extra point is good. So Dothan, after the fumble by Smith Station, one play later, Dothan's in the end zone for the touchdown. So now it's 28-17. George, talk to me about it.
I mean, that was just really good right there. You know what I mean? The defense creates a turnover. Dothan comes out with some trickery and, you know, has a big play. First play of, you know, first possession that they have in the second half. Catches Smith Station sleeping, and now they're, you know, on top by 11. So, real good way to, you know, just keep their foot on the gas right there and keep the pressure on Smith Station.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You definitely want to convert turnovers into points. And that time, Dothan quickly converted the turnover into points. So 28-17 with 11:01 left in the third. So Dothan come out and really creating some things here. And these are the most points that the Wolves have scored here at home. This year they scored 27 in one game earlier. And for a good return that time by Gore. Out past midfield.
Yeah, guys, we got to do a better job on our kickoff coverage there because we are continuing to give them great field position every single time they come off the field on offense, which is not good for the Dothan defense.
So it's a short field. The ball starting on the Dothan side of the field at the 44-yard line. Second possession of the half for Smith Station. And they did a good job of stringing that play out. Gore was trying to find somewhere to go, but nowhere was there to go. A loss of 1. It brings up a 2nd and 11. Minton is the quarterback. In the backfield with him is Gore. And they've been pretty lethal tonight. Minton, oh, he had a wide open receiver and he threw it too high. That was intended for Williams. So it brings up a 3rd and 11. We'll see Dothan. If Dothan can make a stop here, they can really turn things up a notch. Trips to the right. Minton drops back, and he throws a little short screen pass, and he picks up some yards, but not enough for a first down. They move the ball out down to about the 40-yard line, so it'll be 4th and about 6, and I think they're going to go for it. You know, you're kind of in no man's land right here, and so, you know, hey,
Brings up 4th down and 6.
if you can get a first down, you can keep the drive alive. If not, you have your opponent on their side of the field. I guarantee whatever play that's going to be Minton is probably going to be the one that executes it. Minton drops back, goes deep, and a good defensive play that time by Dothan. That was the number 11 for the Wolves. And that was Jalen Faison. So Smith Station turns it over on down.
Yeah, Mitt, that was a nice play. They've been picking on number 11 Faison over there on that that left corner over there pretty much all night, and he did a really good job of simply just batting the ball away.
So Dothan's in a position to really break this game open. And nothing there. That was a handoff to Macon. And he probably lost about a yard. So it brings up a 2nd and 11.
Number 49, Jay Splash, and number 26, Sandy Cole.
2nd and 11, Sharp is the quarterback. Macon's in the backfield with Sharp. Sharp decides to keep it. And he spins around. What a move by Sharp. And he fumbles the ball after he gets the first down. Wow. A great effort comes up empty, fumble. That ball just popped out of there, and it's going to be Smith Station's ball at the 45.
Man, that's tough for Dothan right there. They had a good chance to really extend this lead. Nice play by Sharp. Just does a little too much, and that ball gets poked out.
Sure seems like you see that a lot, though, that George, when they have a big play like that, it's a great play, but the spin seems to really throw them off.
Picks up the first down and more. Takes it into Dothan territory near the 40-yard line.
I wonder if he's going to hold on to the ball today.
They're going to mark him at the 41, 1st and 10. Wow, Dothan was in a position to really open this game up. And the fumble gave the ball right back to the Panthers. Good pursuit and tackle that time by the Wolves. In on that was number 13 and number 23. 23 is Ramey, and number 13 is Jordan Harris.
13, Jordan Harris. Number 23, Deontay Ramey. And number 96, Kevin Griggs.
So no gain on the play. It brings up a 2nd and 10. Minton goes deep.
Nice play there by the safety to come over and swat that away.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, we have a flag.
Looks like number 11, Faison, may have gotten a little handsy there for Dothan.
It was either going to be handsy or a touchdown.
That's right.
Yeah, so be a pass interference call, and that will move the ball down to the 26-yard line. First and 10 from the 26.
First and 10 to the Panthers at the Wolves 26-yard line.
And a flag.
Flag on the field.
Oh, I tell you, there's a lot of laundry being flying tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard me earlier, but I said that there's so much laundry out here that I need to go home and do my laundry.
Hey, while you're at it, you can do mine too, okay, Gavin? George, how about you? You need some laundry done?
I do.
Okay.
I definitely do.
I'll text my wife. She'll get on it.
Yeah, and the door will be locked when you get home too, and the lock changed. First and 15. And boy, I tell you what, if he hadn't got a hold of that jersey, that could have been 6 points. That was Gore on the carry. So it brings up a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Minton keeps it. And boy, he takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. From about 17 yards out. So they convert the Dothan miscue into points.
You gotta credit the Panthers, Mitt, because we got a flag down.
Yeah, guys, I was watching this play end, and it did not end very well. Dothan came in and got him on the ground, a hit that hit him on the ground, and now he's hurt, the quarterback there. But I think there may have been some other things going on at the end of that play also. So one of the things I said about this second half was you got to play smart, and I don't see smart. That was not smart.
And it's well deserved that the referees are having to listen to Smith Station's head coach right now because his quarterback got hit late right there. But you got to credit Smith Station because they've scored a touchdown every time that Dothan's made a mistake with a turnover.
You're right. They've made 3 mistakes, and they put up 17 points.
You're right.
Of 3 Dothan turnovers with 16, and if they make the extra point, it'd be 17.
I would think this penalty is going to be assessed on the kickoff if I'm Smith Station here.
So it's now it's a 23-28 game where Dothan could have put this one away if they hadn't fumbled the ball on their last possession. An unsportsmanlike conduct call against Dothan, which would be assessed on the kickoff. Extra point up and good. So it's now a 28-24 lead for the Wolves over the Panthers. So they'll be kicking from the Dothan side of the field. And they may try for the onside kick. Mistakes have really hurt Dothan all year. You know, if you look back over the year, George, that's really what's cost them, and the other teams have taken advantage of the Dothan turnovers.
That and, you know, penalties on first down, too. They've had a lot of drives killed because they make, you know, senseless penalties on first down.
Dothan take the ball on the right to goal line, and it's brought out to the 20 by Macon. Well, yeah, the 20. So Dothan will be starting on their own 20. So they've got to maintain possession of the ball as first. Just need to drive, get some first downs, and get this game back under control. And a great run that time by Blackman. He picks up about 15. So, you know, you talked about Georgia. A couple of players have stepped up tonight.
Yeah, Macon being the big one. You know, their big running back isn't playing, Jalen White, and Macon has stepped into that void and had a really good game.
Nothing there. We got a Dothan player down. Timeout on the field. And with 6:22 left, we have an injury timeout. And it's a good time for me to tell you about our YouTube channel. That's Scenic Cable and Production YouTube channel. You go to YouTube channel, you'll be able to see this game, which will be posted on our YouTube channel, along with all of the home games for Dothan this year. But the fun thing about it, we go back to 2001 is our first game. We have basketball and football games from as far back as 2001. And we have them year after year after year. We have, gosh, I don't know how many matchups between Dothan and Northview over the years, basketball and football. And we also have other teams from around the area. We have games at Houston Academy, Providence, Northside Methodist. We have Ashford, Cottonwood, Headland. Games with the Eufaula in it. Enterprise, New Brockton. I mean, we just have games from all over the past 20 years. So tune into our YouTube channel and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be a part of this growing network. So it's a 3rd and 7 for Dothan. This is a big 3rd down for the Wolves. Screen pass, and it's complete. And Farmer, and boy, that should be a flag there. He got hit up around the neck area. But it's enough for a Dothan first down.
Big play there by Fulmer. Stay in bounds, keep his head down, and pick up the first down there, because that was a big down for Dothan.
It was a must down for Dothan. 5.5 minutes left in the 3rd. Dothan holding on to a 4-point lead. And Smith Station wants a timeout. With 5:33 left in the 3rd, Dothan leads at 28-24. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. 1st and 10 from the 50. Ooh, there was a little miscommunication on that one between Sharp and his receiver. So it brings up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at midfield.
Gavin, anything from you, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm just up here just enjoying Friday night football. Just thinking through, you know, with all this COVID stuff, you know, it's just a blessing to be able to come out and enjoy some Friday night football with all of the different things that we still have to, you know, enforce and all the different things that we see day to day. But, you know, there was just a little bit of normalcy with having a little bit of Friday night football. So it's been a pleasure, guys. Sorry to be so sappy.
Yeah, I don't know what the delay is here.
I don't either.
But there is a delay. Okay, I don't know if it was a sideline warning or they were telling all the Dothan players to step back some. Sharp keeps it, and he gets the first down and more. He's got some blockers ahead of him. And we have a flag, a penalty flag, way away from the play. Wow. We'll just have to see what this is all about. A great run by Sharp.
Number 31, Devin Stone, and number 49, James Black.
The way Smitty is, his body language is telling me that it is definitely against Dothan for sure.
Waiting to see what's happening here. The officials are discussing it. It would be terrible if they negate that play. I see Dothan is backed up, and I think whatever the penalty was, it was away from the play, which was definitely unnecessary.
Comes back to that word that I think I've said way too many times here in the stadium is smart. You have to be smart.
They ejected somebody from the game. I don't know what happened.
I don't know who got thrown out.
And Coach Grotter's not very happy about it.
I don't blame him.
I didn't see anything, you know. But
I do know there was two players down here next to the 40-yard line, and two Dothan players, and then one Smith Station player. I'm not exactly sure what happened during that, but right now there's a lot of heated heads right now, and we've got to prevail because we're up 28-24, and if we let our anger get the best of us here, then we will it will not be good.
I think it's number 57 who was ejected.
You hate to see the referee step in like that.
Yeah.
Make it about them.
Yeah, so 57 for Dothan is Cassius Brady. And I'm not sure what happened, but
I think I think I know what happened there. I believe what happened was 57, when the Smith Station player was on the ground, the ref saw that his foot maybe kicked the Smith Station player while he was on the ground.
They don't even know which player is supposed to be out of the game. They just pulled 77 out and put 57. I mean, and they're putting 57 back in.
57's back in.
They don't even know which player that they're supposed to kick out. They're making it about them right now.
Yeah, so Cassius is back in. I know it's mom and dad, and they wouldn't have been very happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who did they finally?
77.
77.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
77 is James Hall. So now it's a 2nd and 10 instead of it being a first and goal.
Yeah, Dothan's just got to put that behind them and maybe make that motivate them to go ahead and score this ball. I know that's hard to say.
Sharp keeps it. It didn't work that time. He got back to the line of scrimmage. So Cassius stays in the game. I'm glad of that because I'm quite sure his parents wouldn't have been very happy about it. So it's a 3rd and 10. Screen pass and nowhere. Good anticipation that time by Smith Station.
Sorry, Dothan, that wasn't your fault on that drive.
Yeah, and Blackman.
Looks like we got a really bad injury down there.
Yeah, Blackman is down. I think he may have caught a cramp. I caught one of those in the bed last night. It was rough. Did you ever catch him, George?
Yeah, I caught one in my toe a couple weeks ago. Man, that was excruciating.
Ooh, man, I was in the bed the other night. That cramp hit me. I couldn't straighten my leg out. I couldn't get out the bed. I couldn't lay back down. I'm telling you.
It's no fun, you old guys.
All right. Yeah, you were telling me about all the moving you did today and how sore you were, Kevin. Okay.
Yeah, I may not can move my back, but still, it's too old, guys. You're just too old.
Okay. We'll take that.
Distinguished, man. We're distinguished.
Boy. Another Houston.
It hit the Smith Station player.
Yeah.
But I think Smith Station recovered. I don't know what was with that punt. And Dothan is starting to make mistakes that are really starting to hurt them. And that puts Smith Station in great field position. And we're down to 4:13 left in the third. And so they'll be starting at their own 43. And Dothan had things rolling, but these penalties have really cost them tonight. Turnovers and penalties are the difference in this game right now. Minton keeps it, and he picks up a first down. I tell you, Corey Minton, he's
got Smith Station with a unsportsmanlike penalty on the quarterback there for a little celebration.
Yeah, make a call. Yeah, but yeah, so that will back the ball up. So what was that all about, Gavin?
Yeah, I was just watching the quarterback as it was a great run. Like you said, it was a first down run. But after he got done with the run, he got back up and did the first down sign right in front of the defensive player and in front of the ref. And if you're going to do it, don't do it in front of the ref.
So they got to reset the chain. 1st and 10 from the 40. And that time, Gore had nowhere to go. So it brings up a 2nd and 10.
There's two things that can happen whenever you get a player that ejected like we did just a few seconds ago. One, you can rally as a team and continue to.
Minton, and he moves forward for a couple of yards.
You can rally as a team and continue to play really hard, or you can get really mad and you can continue to make mistakes. Yeah. And let's just hope that we do the latter.
You know, hey, just move on. It's what you do. So it's a 3rd and about 7. This is a big 3rd down play. Dothan needs to find a way to get Smith Station off the field. Go intercepted. And we have a flag up in the midfield.
Oh, what do you know? Of course.
And we're not going to get too excited about this return until we find out what the flag is. But needless to say, it was a good interception that time by number 22 for Dothan.
Yeah, Yeah, guys, no
Peterson.
matter what this penalty call is, this coaching staff has really got to be careful here.
Yeah, we'll see if it's against Dothan. I think it's against Smith Station. It is. So we'll, well, no, they moved it back. Let's see. They're going to march it off against Dothan.
Sorry, Dothan.
So
I don't usually talk about refs, Mitt, but
let's don't talk about it. It's in our contract. We can't talk about the refs.
Well,
They're doing a wonderful job.
We just got to go to school. That's all.
Wow. That is a huge turnaround. Huge. From an interception to a first down. From a turnover to a first down.
Brings up first down and 10 for the Panthers.
Minton hit. I think gains probably about 4 or 5 yards. Raymond's a little slow getting up.
5 yards, 7 down, 5.
You know, they haven't had any heat timeouts tonight. Pretty hot in here, Cliff. Cliff said it ain't hot. I said it's pretty hot in this room here. 2nd and 5. 2 minutes left in the third. And another first down.
Number 6, Jones is blocked.
And that was Jones.
Number 22, Christian Pierce.
So, boy, things are just, I don't know, they've just turned around here. Dothan looked like they were in control of things, and now they've lost control. The penalties are really changing this game. So 1:46 left in the third, 28-24, Dothan leads Smith Station. 1st and 10, the ball at the 28-yard line of Dothan. And there's still some discussion going on the sideline. I don't think Coach Grider's very happy about how things have been handled tonight. And Dothan's got to do something to turn this game around. We thought they had with the interception, but there was a penalty on that play, so it negated the interception, and it gave Smith Station a first down. Minton goes forward, and he always goes forward. He's big and strong. 2nd and about 4. .15 left in the third. Dothan holding on to a 4-point lead, 28-24. Minton, he's hit that time. That was a stop by number 96 for Dothan. Cruz. 3rd and about 2, and this is 4-down territory. Minton keeps it, and he goes forward. He needed to get to the 19 for a first down. And it is a first down. The ball at the 17-yard line of Dothan. This drive started on their own 43-yard line after a very poor punt. And they will get this play off before the end of the quarter. Minton again, and he's hit after a short gain. So we've come to the end of 3, and the score is Dothan 28 and Smith Station 24. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
At Enterprise State, we believe college is for everyone who wants a path to something better. And we're Alabama's fastest growing community college because we're redefining what college can be. More affordable, more accessible, more of the programs you need to find a high-paying job or fast forward the career you've already started. Whether you come for advanced technical training or a solid academic foundation, you'll leave with the tools it takes to make your future happen faster. Learn more and get moving today.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
We at Scenic Cable would like to thank our YouTube audience for over 10,000 views on our video library, and we want you to help us make it even better and promote more content being added. How? By subscribing to our YouTube channel. On the Scenic Cable and Productions YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. Your subscription will allow us to grow the channel with even more content, like the local videos you love, and even expand beyond them with new and original videos and shows for YouTube. Please subscribe.
We start the fourth quarter of action. I'm Mick Kirkle along with George Willard and Gavin Thomas and Cliff Nyman keeping stats for us tonight. Dothan leads at 28-14, but Smith Station is in the red zone in a position to take the lead. But Dothan does a good job, and on that tackle again is number 96 for the Wolves. And that's Gavin Cruz. He's made a couple of big plays tonight. So it brings up a 3rd and about 8.
Big down here for the Dothan defense. Big down.
And keep your eye on Minton.
Absolutely.
Keep your eye on him. In the backfield with Minton is number 6, Jones. There's Minton. And he spins forward.
I don't think he got it. I think they stopped him short.
Yeah. It brings up a 4th down.
Okay, way short. He had longer to go. My bad. I thought he had only 4 yards to go.
No, he needed to get to about the 7-yard line. So it brings up a 4th and 5.
Gotta hold him here, guys. Gotta hold him here.
Yeah, this is huge here. They're going to try to draw Dothan offside. Watch.
They're going to have to burn a timeout. They didn't do a very good job of it.
No,
they didn't even get set.
So Smith Station calls a timeout with 10:29 left in the 4th, and they're trailing Dothan 28-24. Okay, so this is a big 4th down, 4th and 5. You're going to see Minton. He may try to give it over. Minton goes deep, and it should be picked off, and it is in the end zone. And return. Boy, that was huge there.
No flag?
Well, I'm not going to say.
Good deal.
That could be the turning point in this game. With the interception in the end zone. Who intercepted? Was that number 22? Did you get that number?
I don't remember. I think it is 22, Mitt. I think it was him.
I think it was.
I thought it was number 9.
Did you see
It was number 9?
I think it was number 9.
Okay,
yeah,
number
he
9. That
went-
would be Kobe Reese.
That sounds about right. He's made some big plays.
Yeah.
So Dothan starting on their own 22. Oh, he break out of the crowd. And a first down, number 26. Boy, that was a heck of a run that time by number 26 for Dothan. And that would be Lovelace.
Dothan doesn't need to hike the ball until there's 1 second left on the play clock. Run
So
as much time off as you can.
It's a first down. First and 10 for the Wolves. Five seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, and they have to use a timeout.
I don't know why the clock never got started.
Yeah, so 10:09 left in the fourth. Dothan leads at 28-24, and I want to remind you again about our YouTube channel, Scenic Cable and Production. That's our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and let's do a search for Scenic Cable and Production. That's SCENICABLEANDPRODUCTION. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have football, basketball games from over the past 20 years. So some of these kids out there playing, it's possible that their parents were playing at the time. So I know Jaden Farmer, his father was playing at the time. So, you know, we enjoy putting those games out there for you to see. And we have football and basketball from all the area schools, from Dothan, Northview. We have quite a few matchups between Dothan and Northview over the years, basketball and football. We saw some overtime games, Cliff, right here, and that game's on there. Dothan and Northview played overtime, and I'm not going to tell you the result of that game, but we have some overtime football and overtime basketball games. So go to our YouTube channel and check it out. A good run that time by number 8 for Dothan, Vickers. We saw him play in the last game, and he made some outstanding plays. So that was a gain of 6, second and 4. Sharp and Vickers in the background. They give it to Vickers again, and he tries to get to the outside, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. So it brings up a 3rd and 5, a loss of about a yard. So Dothan needs a first down to keep this drive going. This is a huge 3rd down. Vickers, he slipped away, but we have a flag. And I think it's going to be against Smith Station. I'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to do any guessing. How about you, Kevin?
Yeah, I think I'll do a guess. So I believe that is on Smith Station there for another unsportsmanlike conduct. It will be interesting to see what happens further than that, though.
So, boy, there's been a lot of conferences tonight with the officials.
I do see number 44 heading off the field. That was the guilty party.
I think he may have did something to him while the player was down. But I'm not going to say. I'm not saying anything. My lips are sealed.
Also, there was a holding on Dothan. I don't know if you saw that. It was a offsetting penalties.
So replayed it down, huh?
Maybe. I'm not going to say if
One
it
of them
is
looked
or
like
if
it was
it's not.
post play after the play was over.
Yes.
But like I said, I'm not saying anything. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Me neither.
Okay. Holding Dothan. Gosh. Okay. Wait, now they're marching off, I guess, from unsportsmanlike. We'll see what unsportsmanlike. There were 2 penalties. One was a post-play penalty, which was the
Late hit.
late hit, yeah. So it brings up it's a first down for Dothan. We're down to 8:38 left in the fourth. Dothan up by 4, 28-24. They give it to Vickers again, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. I think they have gone to the same play too many times.
They like that sweep. They run it a lot.
Yeah, but they're not sweeping up very much.
I agree.
What's the song? Sweep to the left, sweep to the right, sweep to the left, then the right, then the left.
No, let's slide to the right. Then jump.
We've seen a couple of those jumps too tonight, Alex.
Yeah, we have seen some jumps.
And some reverse.
Okay.
Reverse it.
We've seen them make some good plays, but there were penalties on those plays. Right through the hands of Former.
Jeez.
And we have a Dothan player down near midfield. Looks like number 34.
Also have a flag on the play, guys.
Jason Hall. Whoa.
Oh, we have 2 flags on the play, guys.
Yeah, it's getting a little out of control out there. You still want to do my laundry for me tonight, Kevin?
They're going to have to put those flags in the washing machine after the night.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't know. They may have to get new ones because they, flags are only good for so many washes.
But you're right. It is getting very chippy out here, and we have 2 guys getting thrown out.
Wow. Yeah, it's getting a little crazy out there.
We got ejected this time.
I'm wanting to say 45, maybe.
Okay, they're marching off against Smith Station.
But now they have to. Oh, they're turning around. It's on both, so they don't really have to march anything off.
The first penalty was an ineligible receiver downfield.
Okay.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Okay. Let's figure it out. And we still we still don't know what's going on. It's against Dothan, so let's get this right.
So, guys, how about that Alabama-Tennessee game tomorrow?
Yeah, that should be a big game.
I think Alabama will put probably about 40 points on them.
Yeah. I tell you what.
Their offense is just ridiculous. I mean, Jalen Waddle is Smith. I mean, they have a receiving core like no other.
Yeah, if you look at Smith, he won it. He, as a freshman, he caught the winning touchdown pass in that championship game when Tua threw it against Georgia.
I know it, yeah. I mean, and and he's come back. Oh my gosh, he's a monster.
Yeah.
And then not to mention when the receiving, you got Najee Harris in the backfield. I mean, gosh.
I've been seeing a lot of praise for Devontae Smith from a lot of players. Reggie Bush was interviewing him. I was reading an article today, and he was just praising
left and right.
Yeah, he was, and a lot of the NFL scouts really like what they see in Smith. They say he's a good route runner. He goes after the ball. He's strong.
Oh yeah, every single one of them will be in the NFL, I believe.
1st and 10. The ball's at the 41-yard line, and we're down to 7-13. And I'm just as confused as you are. And a good run that time from Macon.
One thing that hasn't been confusing this tonight is number 1, man. What a athlete we have on the football field for next year, and I believe the year to come.
Okay, Cliff has some stats for us for Macon. I'm gonna get him to update us on those stats. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got 12 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown, averaging 7.5 a pop. He's having a good game.
And that's going to be close to a first down. And it's going to be short 31 now. We're in 4-down territory. Okay, hold on.
He also had the touchdown pass.
So, yeah, that's right. Macon threw the pass completion for a touchdown to Sharp, the quarterback. So it is a first down. 1st and 10 for Dothan. We're under the 6-minute mark. And Macon goes forward for about 5 more. I think they found him a good running back, Gavin.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like this kid. He can, I think the biggest thing I like about him is he just gets north and south so quick. You can get those running backs out there that just go side to side on the field, but really the running backs that go north and south and get there quick are the running backs that get it done.
Yeah, we had some motion on the front line. Number 59 got a little anxious that time, so that will back Dothan up 5 yards, and it will make it 2nd and about 11.
But also, Mitt, it's very important, especially this young when it's in high school, and in college also. But it's very important to have a backup, have someone that can come in that can continue to get yardage. And Blackman has done that for Zay tonight. He's been able to come in and pick up exactly where he's left off.
He really has. So they've shown some things tonight that we haven't seen all season. Good spin move that time by Macon. We're going to call him Bacon Macon because he's making the bacon. So it brings up a 3rd and about 7.
And I really hadn't even brought up number 8 there, but really they have kind of a trio because we've seen number 8 actually more than Blackman here in the second half also.
Vickers is number 8.
Vickers, yeah.
Boy, they weren't ready. Oh, goodness. That was a... So
bad.
What do you do here?
Well, I think Dothan is just – I think they thought that they've just won the game, but I believe that the scoreboard says 28-24, so they really need to get it together here because and they're going to punt the ball here, Mitt.
Yeah, they're going to try to back them up. Give them the whole field, make them have to go the entire field. They fumbled the punt snap the last one time.
Too far.
It goes into the end zone, so Smith Station will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Dothan had that one going, and just so many things were going on between penalties and bad plays. They just couldn't get it together, and they missed an opportunity.
Well, and the way that punt turned out, they probably should have just taken a timeout, maybe gone for it on 4th down, because Smith Station's pretty much they've almost got it at the same point in the field.
So Smith Station starts on the 20. And a big run for a first down by Gore. And now they out past the 30. And about the 32, just like that. 3.5 minutes left, and a field goal won't do them any good, so they have to score a touchdown.
Yeah, Mitt, but as you know, 3:30, that's a lot of time in a football game.
It is, especially if you're trying to hold the other team. It goes deep.
Oh, man, what a play.
And it's caught.
What a play.
At the 35 of Dothan.
Big. That was big.
That was huge. So
great play call there. Just had that slot receiver go right down the seam and really gash the Dothan defense. They were worried about the corners and didn't really pick up anyone in the middle.
wow, Gore takes it to the 20.
They just need to wrap up.
This drive started on 20, so they ripped off 60 yards in 2 plays.
Now, one thing Smith Station's been good about is that they've gone to number 11 one-on-one with 50-50 balls, and he's come down with 3 of them tonight. So that's been, I mean, he's been a playmaker for them all night.
Dothan needs to force a turnover here. They definitely need to. And offside.
I don't think they're going to call it.
Well, looked like he got there a little early, but they didn't call it, so we're good. We're good. A loss of, well, no gain on the play, so it brings up a 2nd and 10. 2:21 left.
No gain on the play.
Smith Station's going to try to use as much time as they can, so Dothan won't have an opportunity to do anything if they score.
Oh.
Whew. Wow, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 10.
Looked like they took one out of Lane Kiffin's playbook there. A little bit of a pick play, kind of pop out that slot receiver to the inside. Just the quarterback just threw it just wasn't a good pass.
We're down to 2 minutes left. It goes deep, wide open, end zone touchdown.
Ooh.
That's a really bad miscommunication from the defense there. I could see it. It was there. I could see it before the play was already there. The defense was not set. At that point, you've got to call a timeout. You've got to set your defense. This is too big of a play to give up a touchdown like this.
30-28, so Smith Station really takes their first lead of the game with 1:53 left.
Ooh.
And so they're up by 2, and it could put them up by 3, but I don't know if Dothan has a field goal kicker or not.
Nothing I've been impressed with this year. Yeah, he hasn't been all that great like they've had in the past.
So timeout on the field with 1:53 left in the 4th. 30-28, Smith Station leads Dothan. Here's the extra point attempt after an 80-yard drive. Extra point up and good. So Smith Station goes up by 3, 31-28 with 1:53 left in the 4th. So Smith Station puts together an 80-yard drive and capped off with a 20-yard TD pass. And so Dothan has a minute and 53 seconds to do something.
Oh gosh, what's that?
And so Macon takes it, and they're going to be inside the 20. So Dothan has to go like 84 yards, 83 yards. I think they're going to mark it at the 17.
We were talking about this in the break, Mitt, but what a storyline this may be here for our field goal kicker, kicking his first field goal ever here, hopefully going to tie this thing up. We hope for miracles. We have two Auburn fans here in the booth here, and so we know
a little slow getting things together.
They can't get it
we know
together.
about miracles.
They got. I mean, he's almost offsides as it
He
is right
is.
now.
He needs to step back.
Yeah, he's offsides.
Sharp goes. Oh, he almost hit Macon. Wow, that would have been a huge play. So 2nd and 10. Looked like one of the players lined up in the neutral zone. For Dothan.
Oh, he was close.
So 2nd and 10, 1:44 left in the fourth. Dothan trailing by 3 after leading the entire game. After never trailing in the game.
Well, 2 more plays, Dothan. I think we got a flag down though.
Yeah, we definitely got a holding call on Dothan there. I think 2 or 3 people held at one time, trying to get Sharp out of the pocket there.
Flag on the field.
And Dothan has not won a home game. They hadn't won a game. They won one game this year. And they will not have won a home game unless they can pull this one out. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Sharp.
Just run. Get out of bounds.
Whoa, he lowered his head. And it's going to be close to first down. I think they may be a year.
you got to be smart right there, though. You got to get out of bounds. You got to get out of bounds.
So it's 4th down. 4th and 1.
This is the season right here, fellas.
Yes, it is. Whoa, and Vickers gets the first down. And more, he breaks a tackle, and he takes it to the 45, and the clock should stop for the first down.
Everybody on the ball.
And just throw a flag.
No, guys. Oh, no. Dothan just, oh, my goodness. So here's the deal. So the last time the unsportsmanlike conduct, when Smith Station got up off the ball, the quarterback, and did the first down sign, that happened to Dothan just then. Our running back Vickers had that wonderful run, got right up and did the first down sign, and they gave us the penalty right after it.
Yeah, well, they'll still have a first down because it was a post play.
Yeah, but we're going to be on the 30-yard line now, though.
Gosh, come on,
Yeah,
guys,
that's
get your
big.
But really and truly, I've seen players do the first down sign many times. Why are they calling it tonight?
I think it's because everything got so chippy, they've had to throw 2 players out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, too. When you have a chippy plays like they have, they've just really been tight on the flags tonight.
Yeah, but, I've seen it hundreds of times in football games. If a player make a first down and they'll do the first down sign. So it's 1st and 10, 55 seconds left. Goes deep. He's got Auburn catches it. Yes! And it would have been a flag, too. It should have been a flag, but we'll take the play.
That was a beautiful ball by Sharp.
Wow.
I mean, he launched that. That was a 55, 60-yard throw on the money.
That was a great throw. I think George has talked about it all night, that they need to let this kid throw the ball, and I agree. He needs to chunk it.
That's a tight spiral. That's a big-time throw right there.
45 seconds left. And Dothan has moved the ball to the 20-yard line. The Farmer. Flag, yes. Yep, interference. Interference, so did that happen in the end zone? If it does, it should go, well, it'll be a first down. Probably half the distance.
Nah, I think Dothan's going to have it on the 5 here.
Yeah, that interference call there, the reason why it was interference is because he was not able to get his head back around to look at the quarterback there. But yes, that was that's a great play for Dothan at the 5-yard line. We will see or the 10 it looks like is what they're putting it at.
And Dothan has one timeout left. And we're down to 40 seconds. They need to punch it in on this one. Farmer. Touchdown, he was in. He had 1 foot in. Touchdown, Farmer.
Farmer and Sharp just put the team on their back. Guys, I will say we do have another flag on the play. I see it down here. I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
Where at?
It's right in front of the ref, in front of the line there. You see it?
No, that's the ball.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, I guess Wolves used their last timeout. They're up by 3. 34-31. I think they may try to go for 2 here. And if they can get 2, a field goal won't win it for Smith Station. Guys, talk to me.
Well, I mean, that's just – we talked about it at the beginning of the game. Bauer Sharp needed to be the leader tonight of the offense, missing Dossie and White. And then right there, you look to your senior quarterback. He makes a big-time throw on the sideline, 50 to 60 yards downfield. Comes down. They get a big penalty in the end zone. Line up on the 10-yard line, throw another fade to Fulmer, touchdown Dothan. I mean, that's what you expect right there. That's big-time football by Bauer Sharp.
So Dothan's going for the extra point, which they need. Up, and it's good. Big time. So a field goal won't do. Smith Station has to score a touchdown. So Dothan goes up 35-31 with 35 seconds left. Okay, you can roll it. So Dothan kicks the ball off, gets set to kick the ball off with 35.1 seconds left, and they have a 4-point lead. And Smith Station's done a good job on return, so Dothan's got a good coverage on the return. It's taken at the 5. And he's hit at the 25, a return of 20. So we're down to 28 seconds. So Smith Station will be starting on their own 25. And one thing, keep your eye on Minton. You don't let him get away with nothing. You got to put pressure on him, but don't do anything stupid.
That's right, man. I was just about to say, we got to finish this game. Finish. Be smart and finish. That means that you got to just think about all of your different things and be there, but don't do anything dumb.
Goes and a good, solid tackle.
That's the way to wrap up.
And they're out of timeouts.
Yeah, they got to go really fast right now. It's going to be tough.
2nd and 4. And so they spike the ball. So they'll make it 3rd down.
Let's stop the clock, though. So.
Yeah, they had to stop the clock, which now they're going to have 12 seconds for, it looks like maybe a heave. They got to at least get it down to the 20-yard line, at least, to get a good shot.
Well, Dothan don't need to let anybody get behind them, and keep your eye on Minton, the quarterback. He can run. We're down to 6 seconds.
I'm honestly surprised we don't have our guys all the way back to the end zone. That's we definitely don't need anybody getting behind him like you talked about.
So 1 play left in this game. And I would watch for a trick play here.
Bunch of laterals. I've seen some crazy plays on Sports Center's Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
And I mean, there's teams that are throwing like 30 laterals to get in the end zone. Yeah, we don't need any of that.
We don't. This is the last play of the game. Incomplete. And that's it.
Oh, they threw a late flag.
That's not it.
They threw a late flag there.
Yeah, that's going to be pass interference there on number 9.
Now, hold on, folks.
Oh, and we have another flag over here on the other side by the ref. Looked like it may be sideline warning is what it looks like. On Smith Station over there.
Come on, guys. Let's finish this thing up. You had it.
And for our viewers out there, I'm not sure if they know this or not, but you cannot, the game is at 0, but you cannot end the game with a penalty. So that means that there will be an untimed down if it is against Dothan.
And I think it is against Dothan.
I would just be really interested to see what this other flag is on the other side next to the Smith Station sideline.
I'll tell you this, these last couple of minutes have been something. Yeah.
It looks like we do have an unsportsmanlike conduct, and someone is getting ejected from Smith Station, Mitt.
Well, boy, it's been a lot of unsportsmanlike tonight. So I think the penalty was against Smith Station. So they'll get one untimed.
I think they offset the pass interference offsets
okay.
with the unsportsmanlike.
So they'll replay the down.
Watch the laterals.
And this is an untimed down also. So as long as we don't have a penalty, the game will be over.
Yeah, this is the last play of the season for somebody.
Goes deep. Incomplete. Dothan wins it 35-31. After falling behind, they had never been behind in this game until there was 1:53 left in the fourth. Smith Station took a 31-28 lead over Dothan after putting together an 80-yard drive. And it was kind of a crazy game tonight. Cliff, you have some stats for us?
I do. I'll start with Smith Station stats. You had the quarterback, number 19, Corey Minton, led the team in passing. He was 6-14 with 115 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Rushing, you had Gore, who had 9 rushes for 60 yards and a touchdown. You also had Minton, who added 20 carries for 160 yards and a touchdown. He was pretty effective tonight. Receiving, you had number 11, Devin Pierman, who had 2 receptions for 51 yards. And then you also had Peabody, who had 2 receptions for 60 yards. And that closes out Smith Station stats. For Dothan, you had Bauer Sharp, who was 9-14 with 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. You also had Zay Macon, who was a 1-for-1 with 23 yards and a passing touchdown. Running the ball, you had Zay Macon with 15 carries for 103 yards and a touchdown. And you also had Raymond Blackman with 3 carries for 30 yards. And Bauer Sharp added 6 carries for 25 yards as well. Receiving the ball, Zay Macon had a reception for 8 yards. Blackman had 2 receptions for 40 yards. And Fulmer had 6 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown.
And Farmer makes a big-time catch. He made
did.
a couple of big-time catches when they had to have them.
He did.
Now, just kind of recapping the score, and Dothan scored with 7:41 left in the first on a 1-yard TD run by Macon to make it Dothan 7, Smith Station nothing. Then the next score came with 1:17 left in the first. Smith Station on a 2-yard TD run by Gore, and that made it 7 apiece. Dothan scored again with 11:14 left in the second on a 33-yard run by TD pass from Sharp to Blackman to make it 14-7. Smith Station came back and scored on a 20-yard TD pass by Mentor to make it 14 apiece. Then Dothan scored again with 5:31 left in the second on a 1-yard run by Ramey to make it 21-14. And at halftime, the score was, and then Smith Station got the ball and kicked the 30-yard field goal with 13 seconds left in the half to make it 21-17. And the next score came, Dothan scored on a 26-yard TD pass from Macon to Sharp, make it 28-17. Then with 7:09 left in the third, Smith Station, Dothan scored again on Smith Station scored on a 17-yard TD run by Mentor to make it 28-24. At the end of 3, the score was 28-24 Dothan. Then Smith Station scored with 1:53 left in the fourth on a 20-yard TD pass, and that put them up by a score of 31-28. And then Dothan came back in desperation time and put together a 83-yard drive. And it was capped off with a 10-yard TD pass from Sharp to Former, and to make the final score 35-31. Any closing comments from George or Gavin?
Well, I mean, it's just an explosive game for Dothan on offense. They had some ups and some downs, but they made big plays when they needed to. This was a must-win game to be able to continue their season into the playoffs. They came up with a big win. Kudos to Bauer Sharp there at the end of the game for making some big-time plays for his team. And, so I'm excited to see what Dothan can maybe pull out in the playoffs.
Gavin, any comments?
Yeah, this has just been a great season. Again, we talked about COVID-19 being an issue, and we've been able to play a lot of games, a lot more than I thought we would have. It was a great senior night out here tonight, and the seniors put it all out on the gridiron, and that's all you can ask for a senior squad. And I'm really excited about, really encouraged to see some new players out tonight and getting some touches. Number 3, Blackman. Number 1, Zay. We're going to see those guys next year, and we're going to, like he was talking about in the playoffs, I'm sure they'll be playing in the playoffs also. But it's just been a great season this season, and I hope for next year that it'll be just as good.
All right, thanks, guys. And that wraps it up for us tonight from Rip Hughes Stadium. This is Mick Kirkland on behalf of George Willard, Gavin Thomas, and Cliff Nyman, saying thanks for watching the Scenic Sports Networks, and we'll see you next time.
Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
At Enterprise State, we believe college is for everyone who wants a path to something better. And we're Alabama's fastest growing community college because we're redefining what college can be. More affordable, more accessible, more of the programs you need to find a high-paying job or fast forward the career you've already started. Whether you come for advanced technical training or a solid academic foundation, you'll leave with the tools it takes to make your future happen faster. Learn more and get moving today.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
We at Scenic Cable would like to thank our YouTube audience for over 10,000 views on our video library, and we want you to help us make it even better and promote more content being added. How? By subscribing to our YouTube channel. On the Scenic Cable and Productions YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. Your subscription will allow us to grow the channel with even more content, like the local videos you love, and even expand beyond them with new and original videos and shows for YouTube. Please subscribe.